Alrighty. Hello everybody, let me do a quick test of the audio, make sure we're all good, but if we are, let's get started. Alright, hi everybody. We are doing the old Jitterbug. If anyone's played through Deltarune Chapter 4, you know what the song is. It's quite infamous at the moment, because of a certain skeleton friend. Quite a quite a fun little song. I am going to do a bit of experimentation here because I'm not sure what the melody should sound like, so let me do some note checks. That would be terrible. This might be bad though. Yeah, no, that's not happening. And then, yeah, I'll do Soul Sand. We are doing this one in halftime, so the notes, at least sheets that I'm reading off of, are an eighth notes. The issue that we're gonna run into near the end is their what is it? Oh yeah, there's triplets, which makes life incredibly difficult. I will do this one measure at a time. This is actually, at least the first measure is very consistent. It's just the baseline, the logs are going to be consistent throughout that. So first measure, which think about it in 2/4 if you want. But we also are going to have a lot of lower notes, which is convenient for building. So key of A. So just double checking some things. That's 3, 5, back to 3. So like, yeah, pretty straightforward. And then same deal. So this is 1, 3. I think it's 1, 3, 5, 1. Yeah. I know it's 1, 3, 5, 0. 0, 3, 5, 0. Yeah. I think that's close. Let me listen to the audio again. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be the closest range because doing normal piano is gonna sound just a little off. So let me get rid of the emerald. We're not using that today. Yeah, it's actually a pretty straightforward song. It is swung in the actual arrangement, which unfortunately we're not going to be able to replicate super well. But overall, actually, it depends on how much desync Minecraft decides to throw at us. But it might sound decent. Is that correct? Yeah, 3, 1 click here, this, then 1 again. Actually, I'll probably have it turn. Is this long enough? I'm not going to. I'm going to go a bit farther before we start turning it. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry, this is a little disorienting for some of you guys. So this is left hand, or bass. It's going to be 6, 6, 5, 4, or 6, 6, 5, 3. Cool. Melody being 3. Yeah, wait, that was it. Thank you, desynced audio. 5, 6, and then this will be then 7, 7, 10. Okay, so actually done pretty good. It swung a little, but I think it's more just the audio being slightly jumbled, not jumbled, but a bit laggy on my part, so the audio will sound like that. That sounds good. I will probably turn it at this measure because usually, maybe not actually, because it's very brief. Everything. I say measure, and measures like 4 notes, or in this case 5, but. That would be this. Yeah, no, I will turn it. I'll turn it here. I'll wrap this one up just for consistency's sake. I could probably turn it immediately after. Yeah, I can. Cool. Yeah. Okay. And then next, I like doing the bass line because it's easy and it's just straight quarter notes the entire way through. Zero, yeah, so 0, 4, 7, 9. That was okay. Then 10, 9. Yeah. 10, 9, 7, 4. Whoop. Then these are gonna be, this is 4, 9, wait, 4, 7, 4, 7. Yeah. Then, and this goes down to 3, 6. All right, let's listen to this. There should be 4 measures. It really just, it's not a lot, but let's listen to it. Pretty good. The nice thing about this song as well, also, I might have, for my own sake, I'm actually going to undo this. Primarily because, or not all of this, but I'm going to move it a little. Yeah, I'm going to backtrack a little. I'm sorry. I'm making apologies to you guys because it's going to be annoying to jump back or just redo this part. I apologize, but we're going to, because this part does repeat, and I want to make sure it lines up correctly so I'm not doing further adjustments later because I'm not redoing it by hand. I'm just gonna, yeah, so 4, 10, 7. Yep, and then another 2. This is a 3, 9, 6. Yep. Yeah, so apologies to you guys for having to figure this out now. This will be where I turn those, so 4, 7 with a 1 tick before, and then, yeah, so 1 tick 2, which are 7 and 4. So let me play this real quick. Yep. And then now we're gonna make the turn. So sorry about that, just short little detour. It's because the other next measure after this is very similar, but then I'm basically repeating these. Once we get back to the start, that's just gonna copy and paste it once. So just to save us all some time here, uh, this would be nice because I don't intend on using that much time to like let me just save some time here. Okay. I believe this is correct. Let me plot it out. So, bass notes 5, yeah, 5, 8, 10, 8. 11, 11, 10, 8. Nice. And then over here, 5, 8, 5, 8, 10, 5. And then 8, 10, 11. And then 11. That's where there's a weird natural. And then 11, 16. Yeah. Okay. So yep, good. And then yeah, we'll wrap up this measure. On the plus side, it's just all copy and pasted, for at least once we get to the end of this phrase, which is really nice in regards to just simplicity, and it accomplishes a good bit of the song. I do need to make sure I don't extend it doesn't extend too far, but I think it'll be just enough room, hopefully. Yep, one tick, two, 1, 2. I guess I'm gonna go, yeah, we'll go to this note. Yep, that's 1, right? And then 1 bass note, and then 2 bass note, right? The question, actually, this will align perfectly. So you guys see we started right there. It'll line right back up. Perfect. So yeah, that was intended. That's why I backtracked earlier. Happy the song works out this way, but yeah, all right. 5. Hold up, I can't count. 5, 9. Okay, I gotta count. I gotta look at these actually. 11. That is a 14. Don't see those often. I feel like G sharps, A flat. 15, 14, 11, and a 12, 9. Nope. Cool. That's done. This is gonna be 9, 12, 9, 12, 9, 12. 3 times in a row. And then the next two, well, this will be a 9, 12 as well. And this should be, if I'm correct, I think that is an 8. Yeah, that is an 8, 10. Wait, is that? No, 8, 11. All right. Perfect. So that should be all set. Now I'm going to do something called give myself a structure block because those are important. And that's saving us the solid 15 minutes of time. For anybody at home, and if you're doing this in creative, you can also grab a structure block, presumably. Comma but though, if you do not have one available, and you are, but if you're doing in survival, props to you, but it's going to require a little bit more effort on your part to get the required items to do this. Really, you just gotta duplicate everything we've done the last 15 minutes. Oh, wrong way. This is like gonna be 8, and that's gonna be like 20. This may be 32. Whoop. I'm off a little. Let me see how far off I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off. Yeah, 6 blocks, and realistically, I'm gonna lose these. 6 blocks and cut down 1 on the short end. So 38 and 7. So I'm gonna need to check those. So double check this, make sure it lines up. Nice. 12 and 9. Yeah, just so I remember. Cool. Because I believe I'm gonna lose them. Okay. Save this as A. And then I realized we can just go right over here. Fingers crossed, works right. Load A. That. It's one closer than I'd prefer. Can I make it work? Yeah, it'd be annoying. That's gonna hurt to destroy, but let's load A here instead. Meaning we now have to just break all these. Whatever. Sweet. And then this becomes that, and that's correct already. These were, if I'm correct, 9 and 12. 12 and 9, all the way around. Cool. All right, now let's play through it and see what it sounds like. This should be, just repeat it, should repeat all nice and smoothly. And then, yep, cool. All right. All right, so that worked out perfectly. I'm happy I put a little foresight into prepping this. Nice and clean. Moving on to the next section, we're already 2/3 done with the whole entire song. Crazy how that works. Really happy to see it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this then. Yeah. So there's a syncopated triplet is the correct term. Not gonna work out correctly, at least with this song. It's not gonna be syncopated because I can't really do that with my spacing. The tempo actually works pretty well for the song, surprisingly enough, so can't really mess with it. Sometimes I think there's one song, I don't remember which one it was, but I used triplet timing for everything and it worked out, but it was a little, I had to like rethink my entire system of note block stuff for at least that video. It was fun. Love a bit of a challenge. But for this one, yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. And then, oh, that's a little annoying, but it's a lot of just continuous. All right, let's, yeah. And then this from now on will be our starting point. We need to start from this ending part of the song. All right. The bass line is going to be 7, right? Yeah. 7, 11, 14, 16, and then 17, 16. char. Let me get this real quick. 14 and then 11. Yeah, must moment for a battle you've never fought. Oh my, yeah, and then like the entire thing is like Chris just fought like a Titan. Why is my life in ruins? Why is this skeleton dating my mom? Like immediately after. All right, 7, 7, 11. Is this one also 11? Yes, it is. Okay, that's not surprising. 14. This is also probably 14. I think it is. Yeah. Then 11 again. How have you been doing, Char? Thank you for showing up in chat. But how's everything been? We're getting high here. 17. This would be 15. 15, 12. And then 7. 1. Oh, I don't hit. I can't actually hit that note. Oh, that's my bad. Da da. I'm gonna do this. Since I can't hit this note, we're gonna play a 23 up here. Because I quite literally, let's see. I was gonna say a single note. There's another instance I'm gonna have to do something similar. This is an E that I can't actually hit. Let's listen to this and make sure it sounds good. Yeah, that's fine. The regular note, the piano, or the high note here with that log sounds a little weird. The last note. Also, I think it's just the wrong note. Is it supposed to be 23? Wait, I could just be wrong now. No, that's right. Just looks weird. Or just sounded weird, not looks weird, because I'm not looking at sound, guys. That's, well, the setup. I think, let me listen to it in transition, because that might help. Alright, this is 5, 9, 12, 14. Then 0, 3, 5, and 6. Right? Yeah. Let me play it from here again. Actually, that transition was fine. Yeah, the note, I think just the fact that the note itself is from a different instrument caught me off guard. No, it lines up. Yep. Do another 1. Nope. Don't want that block in the way. That'd be my bad. Let's get this now. 15, 14. 12, 9. Yep. Cool. This is. Oh, hold up. I was like, let's go for the high. 5, 3, 0. 3, 3, 0. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, answer. 3, 0. This one's going to be a high note. This is going to be a 22. Okay, from the beginning, or from the spot. Cool. All right, that sounds good. Next spot. Okay, we're down to 4 measures. We should be done at the end of this segment. My eyes are just like, oh yeah, that's a structure. That's a soul sand block. Let me drop that away. I'm like, that's the right block. No. Nuh-uh. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think everything here is actually just ones up until the very end. Yeah, because it just alternates it. That's nice. Okay. This is going to be 0, 4, 7, 9. Whoop. Well, it's actually 2, 6, sorry. 9. And then 10, 9. Whoop. Hello, lag. 10, 9, 7, 4. Okay. Back over here. This is going to be 0, 3, 7, 0, 10, 9, right? 10, 9, yeah, 10, 9, 7. And then 4, 0. Yeah, 4, 0. Let's listen to it. All right, so that's correct. Now the fun part for me to figure out the next part. That's what it's gonna sound like. I can do the C part as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just a straight measure of 1 ticks. I will, however, for the sake of cramming this in a little bit, and also for it'll look cool, I think, or look funny, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's gonna be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 3, 4. This has to go at 5. Yeah, I'm gonna do this instead. 6, 7, 8. Because I do want to at least try to fit in most of it. Uh, it's not going to be swung correctly. Every single note here in this entire segment, by the way, is just 7. So yeah, this. That's correct. So the actual part, I'm gonna play it in my own audio, listen to it again, but so yeah, it is a triplet. Triplet, 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 triplet. So I'm gonna probably just go C. I'll go 6-2. Because I think it's the same deal now where it's another 8 clicks. I'm probably just gonna plot it out the exact same as I did earlier. One, and I guess I have to turn it. Yeah, I will. Two, three. Nope. Actually, I can. Not. Darn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm probably gonna just go between. You just put the notes next to each other and just see how it sounds. But go between 7 and 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that much. I'm not gonna get much closer because I think doing it between that and the uh 7 and 5 would be poor representation. All right. For still consistent with the other one, this is still all gonna be sevens. Okay, cool. And this is gonna be. No, I couldn't do that. Okay, good. I'm trying to like not second guess myself. All right, this is gonna be 7. Really, it's gonna be 7 2. Okay, so from the ending section. That checks out. I'm not gonna get much closer than that. Uh, Now, real quick, just full song. Here's what it sounds like, guys. The old Jitterbug. I'm missing a click right here. It might be this. Yeah, it's probably just that. Let me play it again, but I think we're good. Is this off as well? I need to play this section again, just this segment. Something off here. Maybe not. Oh, it's this. This is correct, I think. Yeah. Try this now. Let me go back. No, whoa. Okay, I'm messing with the wrong things. I'm sorry. I messed up something over here. I'm gonna just, for my sake, disable this. Back here. Yeah, da ba 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 da. Where's the two bass notes? Do I have those bass notes? So this is seven. These are both seven? Wait, what? Oh no. That's not good. Uh, it's like, hello? Are they both seven? They are. So it's 7, 7, 11. Okay. I was like scared for a minute. It's like, did we break the no block setup? Please no. Um, if this is 7, this is the beginning of that section. These should both be 2. But they also should be... What? 7. Oh, this is the first set of 7? This is 9 and 12. 9 basses. D sharp. Why do I have... D sharp is the last note. So yeah, that's a 9 bass. This did not have anything here. This is the 3 hit. 14. G sharp. What? Wait. Where am I in this song? Am I looking at the right spot in the music? Let me play from here. Alright. Ba 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 da. So these are both 7. I believe this should just start with da 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 da, right? Yeah, okay. So this is da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba. Yeah. So this is correct. This should be a 2. No, this should be a 1. That's fine. This is it. 3 hit, 2 hit. I'm missing 2 notes. I think I know exactly where we lost them too. Because it was when we were copying and pasting. So from here, close. Bad. This should now sound correct. Nope, so it's this. I know what I see. It's also this should be 1. Okay. That was annoying. I figured out what was wrong though. Okay. So to recap, I removed this repeater, added in some more 2 notes here. This is not a, why is it, my note block setup is messing up. I think I broke some redstone earlier, so that's why. 12 and 9, right? So 0, 2, or 1, 2, 2. So the setup's gonna bulge out a little. Womp womp. So from the beginning, corrections. Yep, that's it. All right. Only took us about 40 minutes. Mishap or two. I am gonna do my best to include those in the chapters for the video when the live stream comes back out. But hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna do some decoration for this background design and whatnot. But that is the old Jitterbug. So hope you all enjoyed. Hope you enjoy, if anyone who's watching back on this makes this themselves. Hope this helps out. Thank you all so much, and good night.